being right with God, being in God's perfect plan, being in God's perfect will, living out that perfect plan, living out that perfect will. That's more important than our own personal goals and desires. Matter of fact, if we have a right relationship with God, He places the right desires in our heart, and we go out and fulfill those things and accomplish those things. Psalm 37. I'm going to go to the book of Psalm 37. I'm going to jump around a little bit, but I'm going to go to the book of Psalm 37. Psalm 37. Oh, well, that's the Psalm 37, and I'm going to commence reading from verse 3, and it says this: Trust in the Lord and do good, dwell in the land and feed off His faithfulness. Delight yourself also in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Commit your way to the Lord, trust also in Him, and He shall bring it to pass. Right? So in verse 4 it says, Delight yourself also in the Lord, and He shall give you the desires of your heart. See, the desires of our heart are not coming from our effort or our own thinking. This is coming from when we delight ourselves, when we enjoy ourselves in God, and He will be the one that will give us the desires of our heart. He's the one that places us there. It's better to have His desires than to have my desires, because I am imperfect. God is perfect. God is all-knowing. He knows what's best for me. See, I may want God to answer my prayer this way. God may answer my prayer His way, and His way is not, by Him not answering the prayer my way, He's not restricting my joy or being a joy kill. He's actually protecting me from what I may get into that may cause me some harm, because He knows that in His will is perfect. It's going to glorify Him, number one, and it's going to bring us joy, and it's going to bring us contentment. Now, with that being said, I'm going to go to the book of Philippians chapter 4. In Philippians, well, actually, I'm going to skip Philippians, and I'm going to go to Proverbs 16. Proverbs 16, and I'm going to read from verse 1. This is the New King James Version. It says this in Proverbs chapter 16. The preparations of the heart belong to man, but the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. You know, we make plans, we set out and set goals and stuff like that. Nothing wrong with setting goals, nothing wrong with making plans. Again, the focus is this: whatever we do, we want to make sure that we're seeking God, not just getting up in the morning and do what we want to do. Now, there are some things we could do without seeking God. Okay, I'm going to eat Apple Jacks this morning or eat Fruity Pebbles. That's your choice. God, whatever. You want to drink it, you want to eat it with milk or dry, that's your choice. You know, you want to wear jeans or bell bottoms, whatever you want to do, that's your choice. But there are some decisions that we need God's wisdom. You know, because some decisions that we make could set our life back many years. It can really set us up for great failure and a great fall. And I've seen many people that I know personally that married people that they regret it. They made financial decisions that they regret. You know, they went into they made a decision thinking that this decision would make them happy and make them well off, and it just was the worst thing. And we all been down that road. The preparations of the heart belong to man. Wonderful, nothing wrong with that. But if we can seek God, because God is the one that gives the answer. God may say no. God may say not now. God may say yes. God may say wait. However He answers it, the bottom line is this: we have to realize that in God's plan, His plan is perfect, but also God's plan has timing. And in timing, God's timing is great, because sometimes we're not ready for what He wants to do in our life. We're not ready for how He wants to bless us. So God, in the midst of telling us no or not now, or not, it's not His timing, He's preparing us. He's preparing our heart. He's preparing our mind for what lies ahead. There's been times in my life that God answered prayer. He opened doors, but He